we are at a tipping point where many people are very, very tired of the harsher realities. And I think that they say that part of ascension is that people are going to start seeing this happen. And do you feel that this is part of what the message is as well?
Well, what Mary said was that this is a very special time, and that it's especially a time about the feminine coming forth, and the feminine coming forth into union with the masculine. It's not dominating or overpowering.
Yeah.
It's unity. Mm-hmm. And that there's a transformation involved for all of us to come into that, and then we're going to see many changes, that in the kinds of changes that you see when the masculine and feminine come into harmony and balance and unity. And one of the things that she talked about was that it's going to be a change from competition, and we're really moving into a higher dimension. Initially it's going to be the fourth dimension, but we're moving beyond the third dimension. And the third dimension is characterized by duality and separation and struggle. And we're moving beyond that. So we're in, there are many, many signs that are showing that we're taking steps in that direction, and I believe that very much. And Mary's whole focus was on helping us to strengthen what we need to do so that we can actually make that shift.
And this isn't just, and I want to be clear that this is not saying that women are supposed to jump back into burqas like they were in the ancient deserts. This is a whole different, when we say divine femininity, we also are talking about the softer male as well. I mean, or the energy of all people own feminine and masculine. And could you go into that a little bit more and how this may relate to our brothers as well?
Yeah, definitely. This is a big thing that she is bringing forth in the book, is the understanding of what the masculine and the feminine are. And she talks about it first as divine feminine and divine masculine, or sometimes she says mother God, father God, that there are actually what she calls two aspects, or what she calls two faces to God. And it's two different qualities that are always in union, especially at the level of the divine. And she goes into a specific description about what these are, and what I'd like to do is read a quote from her, because I think it's one of the best ways to introduce this.
Sure.
So she says, the feminine qualities of Mother God were centered on love, nurturing, compassion, feeling, wisdom, faith, intuition, devotion, and creation through form and energy. The feminine emphasizes receptivity because she is all about receiving God's love. The masculine qualities of Father God are centered on awareness, consciousness, presence, choice, will, power, goal accomplishment, insight, and understanding. The masculine emphasizes assertion and action because he is all about the action of bringing God's light. So this is just a very short taste of what's in the book. But you can see that both qualities are very strong. Both qualities are essential, and that we all have these qualities, both qualities, within us. And yet, for a very long time, the masculine has been what has predominated, both culturally and also spiritually. And so she's talking about a different kind of spirituality that is where we strengthen our feminine spirituality so we have access to both our feminine and our masculine spirituality. And you even see this happening in the Eastern countries, I believe, when that one girl was shot in the face, or by Al Qaeda. So many men all of a sudden were finding that they were
beholding to the feminine, and we're ready to be able to embrace the qualities of, divine femininity. And I think that you can see it happening all over the world.
Yes, she says that she and Yeshua, which is the ancient Aramaic name for Jesus and what she calls him when she speaks to me, she said they both knew it would be 2,000 years before the world was ready to receive the feminine, and that this is the time now, and that is why she is coming forth to many people. Many people are connected to Mary Magdalene, are receiving messages from her. Yes, and feel that connection in their heart. I was amazed when I started sharing what was happening with me to other people, how so many people, it seemed like the doors of their heart would just fly open when I would say the words Mary Magdalene, and the stories would start pouring out about how they experienced her, how they knew their connection to her. It was so beautiful. So yes, I think this is a time, and it's definitely for men and women both, not just women.
That's right. That's right. I think that many men have been frustrated because they haven't fit into this society as the qualities that represent what used to be a powerful male. And I think that so many had the stronger, softer, divine in them. And if they weren't priests, or if they weren't ministers, or if they weren't ballet instructors or whatever, they were pretty much not accepted. And I believe that now they are finding it's become a much different world. And I think that it's being accepted all over.